Hey man, what's going on? It's your boy Black Couch Booking here with another video, and I'm excited to bring you this video today. This is the video you guys voted for in the community tab. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel so you can see the videos that I post, and you can see on the community tab that you can actually vote for the next video topic. But anyway, let's get right into the video, guys. Let's go. So this is my top 10 wrestlers across AEW and WWE. A lot of people are going to be left off of the list, but it's a top 10. It's not a top 15, a top 20, top 25. And I had to include wrestlers from both companies. Otherwise, I could have just had one wrestler from AEW and then 9 from WWE. So the first thing I'll do is I'll get into my honorable mentions. Bianca Belair, the strongest, the roughest, the toughest, the meanest. Bianca Belair is at number 10. Well, not number 10, sorry. Oops. She's honorable mention because there is a skill gap between her and other women and other male wrestlers in general that are on this list. Now, let me say, this list is based on skill and promos. So Bianca Belair's promo is not as high as her skill set, and they're not even. I think her skill set is way better than her promo. So Bianca Belair is honorable mention. Austin Theory is also honorable mention for that same reason. I love Austin Theory. He's in my top 5. But I will say his promos can get better. Sometimes when you know he's giving something that's scripted, you can tell that he's trying to remember it and he's just reciting it. But when he goes off the rails and just says things like improv, I know that that's really Austin Theory and he does a very good job. But his skill set is so good, I just had to mention him in the video. Gunther. This one is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. I love Gunther as well. He's in my top 5 for just wrestlers in general. However, there are other people on this list that are better than Gunther. Plain and simple. CM Punk. CM Punk's on his list because he's on an honorable mention because he hasn't wrestled in so long. I'm trying to keep this list as current as possible. Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are on this list because I still genuinely think the Young Bucks are good. Everybody think they're spot crazy, but I really like the Young Bucks, and that's just my opinion. And last but not least, for honorable mention, we have Adam Cole, baby. Same thing, hasn't wrestled in some time, but he's back now. He's going to be doing some great things. So I know Adam Cole will slide back into the top 10. Now, at number 10, speaking of Adam Cole, we have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Yes, I believe skill-wise and promo-wise, Britt Baker is the best woman on that AEW roster. I love me some Toni Storm, but it's not working for me right now. The faction's not working, the promo is not working, but she can wrestle that ass off. That ass. But anyway, Dr. Britt Baker is number 10 because she can do it all. She has been the best AEW women's champion since AEW formed. Argue with me. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is the best AEW women's champion ever in its short history run. So, Dr. Britt Baker is a 10. Great promo work, great ring work, and I love those segments where she's like at the dentist's office and stuff. Those were really gold to me. Number 9, speaking of women, we have Rhea Ripley. I think the skill gap and the promo gap between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair is, they're close, but they're not that close. Rhea Ripley, even if you look at NXT, Rhea Ripley was ahead of Bianca Belair, and now that Rhea Ripley has the title again, she's ahead of Bianca Belair now. Bianca Belair needs a character change, just like Rhea Ripley needed to stop being a babyface and become a heel. Bianca Belair needs that same thing, but this list isn't about her right now. Rhea Ripley is number 9 because the women I have above her are better promo-wise. Rhea Ripley's promos are good. People say, her accent throws me off, bro. Like, come on, that's an excuse. She delivers good promos. The stories that she's in that make sense are very good, but she hasn't been given the best storylines, even since becoming champion. She's just been fighting randomly. But that match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania has really put her on this list for me and pushed her over. So shout out to Rhea Ripley. Well-deserved place on this list. Number 8 is Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is so low on this list because she's fallen off, in my opinion. I'm a guy who was a big fan of the big time Bex gimmick. I think that really revitalized her. The man was getting old and stale to me. So once she had that heel run, especially how it happened at the expense of Bianca Belair, I love that gimmick. I love the clothes in the gimmick. Big time Bex and Seth Rollins of now would have been a very good match to come out together. That's like Miz and Maurice-esque, but on a whole nother level. So Becky Lynch is only this far down because she's back to the man, even though the man persona is working, but she's not doing anything like that's significant. You don't have to be in a title shot situation all the time, but even the random rivalry with Trish and Zoe Stark is not doing that much for me. But I have to acknowledge that Becky Lynch is a good promo when she wants to be. When she cares about something, thanks, Car. When she cares about something, you can tell because she's giving a great promo. But when she really doesn't care that much, you can also tell as well. Because, you know, I'm not saying she phones it in, but the emotion, the raw emotion is not there like it is for, you know, when she's in a rivalry with Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair and, you know, Bayley. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't doing much for me right now. But shout out to Becky Lynch. So she is number 8. Number 7, I wanted to swap number 7 and number 6, but I'm going to keep number 7 as it is. MJF. I wanted MJF to be the world champion in AEW ever since Cody Rhodes left, because I knew that MJF would be the guy that could actually, you know, bring some prestige. Well, not prestige, but, you know, some swagger, some flair to the title. Chris Jericho had a great run. I liked Kenny Omega's run, didn't love it. Hangman's run was not that great the payoff just wasn't as great as I thought, and while he was champion, it just wasn't working for me. But MJF, the way he came back, the way he's been doing these promos, you know, he had that match with Cody Rhodes, he did he beat him like a slave with the belt, all good stuff. MJF, promo skills all the way up, and he can wrestle as well. If MJF was in the WWE, I promise you he would at least be Intercontinental Champion or something like that right now. So MJF is number 7, and above him is number 6, which is Finn Balor. Now this is where you guys are going to start disagreeing with me, but listen, I'm looking at overall skill set, promos, alright? I'm not looking at presentation. I'm not looking at how cool the guy is right now, and Finn Balor is still cool. The Judgment Day has helped Finn Balor, you know, still remain relevant to this day. I love Finn Balor. He's a monster in the ring. Whatever promotion he's been in, he's been killing it. Whatever level he's been in, he's been killing it. Whatever brand. Finn Balor is timeless. He's not hired because his promos aren't the greatest promos ever. But when he gets that raw emotion, like just the other day, yesterday, that promo with Seth Rollins was pretty damn good because you can tell he meant what he was saying. This is a problem that everybody has. And we got to stop scripting these promos. That's why a lot of people on AEW have better promos, because they're able to go off top of the dome. So, shout out to Finn Balor, number 6. Top 5. Number 5, we have Roman Reigns. Ooh, y'all are pissed the fuck off. Roman Reigns' skill set isn't nowhere near as great as his promo and character work has been. Roman Reigns, when I watch Roman Reigns, the matches are cool. I'm looking at the segments. Roman Reigns has some of the best segments over the last couple of years I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I love the emotion. I love the bloodline storyline. I love everything that Roman is doing when he talks. The matches are good depending on who the matches are against. I will say I was surprised with that match with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. He really showed me that he can, you know, really do something. So shout out to Roman Reigns. That was one of his best matches to me. But that's why Roman Reigns is number 5. At number 4, we have Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler ever. Charlotte Flair is the GOAT. Whether you like her or not, that skill set is crazy. She's a great promo. What can't she do? The only reason why people don't like her is because people think she's getting force-fed. Well, did Roman Reigns not get force-fed? Did her father not get force-fed? Everybody who has multiple title reigns are force-fed. It's scripted. And I'm not one of those guys who argues that point a lot. But to argue against somebody for being force-fed the title is dumb, because what else are they supposed to do? If you were at a job and you were offered to get a promotion every other month, even at the expense of your coworkers, would you not take it? Yes, you would, because you're greedy. You're a greedy bitch. Anyway, number 3, Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes is one of the greatest of all time already, in my opinion, bro. Even when he was just Intercontinental Champion doing the dashing thing, I knew Cody Rhodes was the guy. Promo, 10 out of 10. Ring work, 9 out of 10. I like Cody's matches in AEW a little bit better. I don't know why. Don't question me. But his WWE matches have been on fire. So Cody Rhodes is number 3 because he can do both. Get you somebody who can do both. Cody Rhodes is amazing. Cody Rhodes is that guy. He needs to be the champion ASAP. Hopefully it happens. Cross my fingers. Number 2, Kenny Omega. Putting Kenny Omega in front of Cody Rhodes was a tough decision for me because I think Cody Rhodes' promos are way better than Kenny Omega's. But when you really think, I'm thinking about Kenny Omega's body of work, not just WWE, not AEW. I'm talking about New Japan. I'm talking about everything. Kenny Omega, I'm talking about everything. Kenny Omega is that guy, bro. Kenny Omega could have easily been number 1, but number 1 is number 1. Kenny Omega, and I got hip to Kenny Omega late, and even from the little things that I've seen, I know that Kenny Omega is genuinely the best wrestler at AEW and one of the best in the universe. But number 1 is the greatest, Seth freaking Rollins. What can he do? He can put on the clothes. He can do it in the ring. He can do it on the mic. He could do anything. His segments are fire. His backstage brawls are fire. His matches are fire. His commercials are fire. He switches personas. Like, look at this guy as an anti-hero. Seth Rollins is the Deadpool of the WWE. You can't tell me that Seth Rollins is not that guy. Seth Rollins is that guy, and you cannot tell me otherwise. That's all I gotta say. I don't gotta say much. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know your opinions, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this video. Please get through the whole thing and comment down your list below. Peace.